I'm sorry, can you say that again, please?
Can you just shut up?
You can't handle the truth.
Adrian is his brother Hugo.
And this is their father, my dear friend, Chris.
Hello.
That's Lex's uncle Chris. And they just bought a new car because what happened for the last one?
Well, someone hit us and rode up. We had gotten in a car accident and no fault of our own, but we lost our vehicle, so we got stuck with that one.
Okay, so far as I know, the insurance company paid you guys for the fair value of the last car, right?
They paid us for a comparative value.
Oh, okay.
So they went out there and looked at a couple of different vehicles of the same make and model sold around Atlantic Canada and even in Quebec. And then they came up with a price based on that, and then they give you a check. And then you're on your own to go out and figure out what you're going to buy next. So it was a little unfortunate because Quebec is a way cheaper market for vehicles, and that's where all of our comparables came from.
Oh, that's right.
So it is what it is. But yeah, we managed to get a good vehicle out of it. Actually, you found this one.
Yes, I found this. It's a reasonable price compared to something we searched, right? The Subaru, I told Juan the Subaru.
Oh my God! Yeah, it was falling apart. It was terrible.
188,000, and the trunk could not even stand up.
Couldn't stay open.
No.
And
sounds like a truck. The engine.
Yep.
And it's for
and they had the carpet taped down.
Yeah.
And it was 6,000 or 7,000 before inspection, before everything. So you would have had to make sure that you go out there and it can actually roll. Which
another $3,000.
Yeah, at least minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum. That would have taken 3 to 5.
Okay.
The way that sounded.
This one drives still solid.
This one drives. So I don't really know the story much behind this vehicle, but it has 109,000 kilometers.
Okay.
So it's a 2008. But 109 is really not a lot of kilometers.
That's true.
So I think they took care of it and they didn't drive it too much. But it drives still very solid.
You have a steering wheel heating here too.
Steering wheel where?
Oh wow.
Here?
Yeah, like let's see. When I start it, right?
Yeah.
And you twist here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just heat the steering wheel in the window. Guys, I will show you something special for Mercedes. The turn radius is really short. Look at this huge one. Let's turn here.
Wow.
And we turn. That's the specialty of Mercedes. For all the big cars, small cars.
Wow.
How do you know that?
Because my aunt used to own the same car, and back then I remember the salesperson in China. He said, "Oh, let me show you something special for Mercedes," and he just turned in the parking lot in the small space, and we were amazed.
Yeah, especially then.
Yeah. Ooh.
So I mean, it still has a really nice. No, it's got a smooth engine still. Yeah. It's good highway driving.
Adrian, Hugo, what's your impression of this car? You like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me about it. What do you like most about it?
I like that the top can get
Oh, it has the sunroof.
yeah, the sunroof and
And all the buttons, lots of buttons, yeah. What about you, Adrian? What's your favorite thing in this
I like
car?
how it drives smoothly.
I'm with you, Adrian.
Yeah, me too.
Smooth engine.
It's quiet too compared to the last.
Quiet, yeah.
We had a Honda Odyssey,
Oh, okay.
and it had less years on it, so it was a newer vehicle than this one. But it it's a lesser vehicle
Yes.
than this one at the base of it. And so on the highway, it was a bit loud. I got to admit.
We are at 120 now.
Right?
You don't feel anything.
No.
We can still
There's no
talk.
shake. There's no
Yeah.
wobble.
True.
You know. It's,
So stable.
yeah, it's very, very stable.
Ooh, I like it. So Chris and I, we know each other for 11 years.
Is that how long it's been now?
I think so. We met each other at 2012, right?
Yeah.
They went to a Chinese celebration and brought back by my wife's roommate, and they called me like 30 minutes before, said, "Oh my God, I need to do something. We have guests coming in. We don't have anything to treat them."
Oh, really? So you had to go get everything?
Yes, I need to prepare
Oh, wow.
some dessert. Then it was a short visit, right? And we made another date with this couple, and they came here. I made the roast duck for everyone, and then we became friends. It's so hard to keep a friend in Newfoundland because I remember you told me the first before we got married, you said you guys stopped making friends because everybody left.
Well, yeah. Well, yes. So my wife, being French, was connecting into the French community all the time.
Yeah,
and these, people were coming in and they were only staying for a certain amount of time and they were leaving. We don't have that much immigration in Newfoundland.
No.
And so it's wide open in terms of opportunities, but it's a specific type of place. You have to like the type of lifestyle and so on. It's for people who come from very, very big places or places where they still love that hustle and bustle. It's hard to go to a smaller place, right? So and then a lot of these people were working for oil companies.
Yes.
And so they, when the oil company tells you, yes, I know you're in Newfoundland, but now you're going to Nigeria or Scotland or
true.
Algeria, that's what you do. That's where you go. So it ended up being pretty tough. But you're one of the ones who stuck around.
I know. And funny thing, when they moved out a little bit, the whole family of Chris and Anne, our friend, moved out a little bit, we were so sad. It's like the last well-known good friends move out.
Yeah, for 3 years we were gone.
Yeah, and then COVID brought them back. It's so nice. I thanks for COVID for that.
Right? If we can thank it for anything.
Yes.
Definitely for that. No, we were living in France at the time.
Yeah.
And France got very crazy. It was very restrictive, and it just wasn't a great place to be, and we could tell it was probably going to stay that way for a while. And so we said, no, we're going back to Newfoundland because it's wide open spaces. People back here were allowed to do a lot more than they were elsewhere because of the nature of it.
Yes.
I mean, we were in France, and in France there's 68 million people. And Newfoundland is the same size as France. Newfoundland and Labrador is the same size as France. And there's 500,000 people. It's crazy, right? So there's a lot more freedom, a lot more space, a lot more ability to do what you want without people watching over your shoulder,
Can I say you guys decide to come in back because of those kids?
Oh, yes.
Right? Big time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely. The other thing is, for kids, they can still, you can grow up like I did.
Yes.
So you can go camping, you can go. So just this morning we were out walking in the woods, weren't we?
Yeah.
Took the dog out, we were hiking in the woods, where we normally pick mushrooms and berries and different things at different times of the year. I mean, you can't do that elsewhere. When we were in France, I mean, there's just no, it's very populated. So when I would go to France, you know, I would get yelled at by people for doing things that over here you'd consider polite. So like helping an elderly person out of a bus, or giving them space and letting them pass. You don't do that stuff. Like,
really?
Yeah, well, because everybody's flowing, so everybody knows how to flow around them.
Then you stop it.
Right, and then you're stopping the flow, right?
Okay, it's like a rock in the river.
So yeah, so what do you think? How's the drive?
Oh, that's really smooth. I didn't feel anything of the age.
No, you really don't.
Right?
You can, because we're in Newfoundland, you can see a bit of it.
I feel this one is lighter than my E-Class.
It might be.
When on the highway, it's easier. It's easier.
Oh, you felt like it got up faster.
Yeah, faster and lighter.
I was like that. Then your E-Class back there.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like for some reason, I was feeling like your car had a heavier and lower center of gravity, maybe, and also like a bit of a heavier vehicle.
I think the steering wheel is heavier.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
How about the next one, guys?
Yep.
Hop on into the newer version.
You too have the the heated.
So it's a touch screen here, guys.
And you guys don't see it, but I see the speed.
Yeah, there's
on
the
the glass here.
Head-on display.
So right here it shows me this.
Yeah.
Kilometers, which way I'm going. That's impressive.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's got a blue light. It definitely shows the newer fashion, you know?
Yes.
Our story right now is hilarious.
Yes.
Because the other thing we didn't say is that after the car accident, we had an oil spill in our house. And so our house has been condemned. So it's like an entire...
And after Mom dropped her phone in the toilet.
And she did drop her phone in the toilet, yeah.
Just throw her under the bus.
You just gotta edit the video now, boys. Way to go.
This one, guys, it has, I think, close to 100 more horsepower than the other one. And
really?
Yeah, it has a turbo. It's a V6 with turbo and with a hybrid electronic motor.
I find it less smooth myself.
Less?
It's smooth.
Yeah,
It goes like smooth and then bumps and then smooth.
Yes.
Bump.
Oh, when it bumps, it's got a higher center of gravity, maybe? It's got that nice wide base on it, though.
Yeah. I specifically not order the air suspension.
I know.
Because that won't last in Newfoundland. I don't think that will last for 10 years.
No, we have terrible roads too.
Yeah.
A lot of testing of your suspension all day long. There's a lot of new safety sensors and stuff in these cars too.
Yes.
Kind of changes the game a little bit. I'm gonna show the radius turn. And I'm gonna say, let's see, how about this one? Turns like a car.
Yeah.
Purrs like a little kitten.
That's another thing I don't like the technology goes. It's like all the technology goes to the engine, right? Like save this and that, save the fuel, and you have electrical motor there. And then you receive a mail from Mercedes saying that, oh, we have some problem for the engine. So the warranty now is like 15 years, 120,000 kilometers, which means
Oh wow.
after 15 years, what are you gonna do for this car? It's a
flaw.
It's a flaw.
So it might end up just being.
Yeah, not every car, but there is a percentage, right? Then after like 12 years or after the extended warranty gone, then you need to pay a lot for the engine. Whereas you guys, the engine is robust. It's like as strong as you can imagine. That's a good engine.
So there you go. We're at 120 again.
What?
Yeah, just like we were last time. See?
Yeah.
Still very smooth though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice and quiet.
That's quiet as old.
Well, but it's to be expected. This one is only 3 years old.
Yeah.
Like this is like a relatively new car, and he's always taken good care of it. Right? He's always kept it in either in his garage or under some type of structure.
I never drive that in the winter. Always
Yeah, it saves the body. It saves the body actually. That's the problem with winters in Newfoundland. Salt.
Are we the only province use salt?
No, no. There are other Atlantic provinces that use salt. It's any place when the temperature goes below 15 below. Salt doesn't work.
Yes, that's true.
So you need to use sand. So like if you go to Quebec or Ontario, those places are so cold in the winter that there would be no reason to put salt.
Yes, that's true.
So they generally put just sand. That gives it a bit of extra grip because you're never gonna melt away all the ice and stuff. So they just put sand down to grip it. So what do you guys think? Do you like the colors of the leather more, or do you like a lighter interior?
I like the lighter interior more.
See, Juan says the same thing. Juan said it's more family-driven feeling with the light interior, like more elegant.
I like the blue lights on the side. Makes it more new.
Oh, I can change it.
Mechanical sign.
Oh, we can change the light colors.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my god.
Show you something
Crazy.
light, and then that's amber light, and then a color. What color you want?
Green.
Green. Let's go green. That's green.
It is green.
Yeah. If you want a red.
Let's go red.
That's red.
Yeah. No, that's pink.
Okay. Then this red.
Let's go yellow. Gold.
Yeah, that's
Yellow.
red.
There you go.
That's red.
We'll let it do its thing.
Single color? Does that mean you can make multicolor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Multicolor animation.
Red moon.
There you go.
Ooh, that's cool.
Watch, it's gonna flash, I think. But see, like we're starting to get into the toy, the realm of toys, right? It's not car
anymore. It's
not
a toy. Yeah.
You know, like the engine, for example. This engine, it's got a nice rumble. It does, right?
Yeah. It's turbo.
That's right, and that's car.
Yes.
This
It's toy.
is toy.
Yes.
Is what I feel.
You can change the color. Doesn't make any. Like if you go 120 kilometers, it's not gonna change that you're gonna go 50 kilometers or 120 kilometers. If the thing is red or purple.
What color you got? It should go to red as soon as you start going too fast.
Yeah.
Red is dead, baby. Red is dead.
Ooh, Noodle Express. Why not? This way, guys. Come on, this side.
All right, so hold on to your socks, boys. He's driving. He's a nut job. Put your seatbelts on.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's time to put seatbelt on.
So, first thing first. Hi, Mercedes.
How can I help?
Take me home.
I am calculating the route. Follow the road for 3 kilometers.
3 kilometers.
That's awesome. Although, you know what? One day, hopefully, it'll actually take you home. All right?
I know.
Turn right.
No? turn right. See here, guys?
Yes.
No turn right.
Oh, look, it's telling you.
It shows me
Wow.
where to turn
You see that?
right.
Oh my god.
That's insane.
Look, it tells you there's a hotel right there.
Yeah.
That's showing you.
The bank.
Turn right onto Centennial Street and then turn left.
Now.
So
we're
is
in
it
front of the
recording
hotel.
everything
Now
all the
turn
time?
Right and then turn left.
In the States, yes. But in Canada, because of the law, they disable that function. Otherwise, I don't need this dash cam anymore. Because there is a camera behind there. Here.
So why? So what's the law though?
I don't know, the seller told me that because the privacy is something like the people on the road outside your car. That's the law. So they cannot recording it. But in the States, it's okay.
That's car.
Yes.
This
It's toy.
is toy.
Yes.
Is what I feel.
How may I help you?
Turn on the radio.
All you
and all your bitches.
all your
Hey, Mercedes,
How can I help?
shut up the car.
You first.
Oh! Did he actually?
Hey, Mercedes, tell me a joke.
What do you call a dinosaur that is sleeping? A dino snore.
I'm down this door.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Hey, Mercedes! Hey, Mercedes!
I think they cannot hear anything from the second row.
Yeah, I think it picks
Yeah.
up right here.
Yeah.
Tell us a story.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away.
What was that? Yeah, well.
Now you see, I didn't do that.
When you have a Corolla, you go in front of
Then.
that's 45.
It's so smooth too.
Hey, Mercedes.
Maybe they won't be angry at your voice.
I'm sorry, can you say that again, please?
Can you just shut up?
You can't handle the truth.
Hey, Mercedes!
That's so good. I'm happy when they put humor in. No. Oh, do you gotta move? Yep. Get out of the way.
Hey, yo, the guy in front of you is not moving. Hey, the BMW, you're not a good car, man.
Hey, Mercedes.
It's a ball.
I'm sorry, can you say that again, please?
Who's Pee Wee Herman?
Pee Wee Herman is a comic fictional character created and portrayed by American comedian Paul Rubens.
Nice. So, well, ask Daddy, can you say?
Hey, Mercedes.
How can I help?
Can you speak French?
Woof, woof.
What's that?
Woof, woof.
Don't tell your mom. Hey, Mercedes. Let's see if I said it wrong. Hey, Mercedes. Hey, Mercedes. Hey,
Hi,
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Just back up. I think it's saying you're otherwise occupied.
No, say yes. No. Hey, Mercedes. Dad, put in drive.
Hey, Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Can you speak French?
Woof, woof.
Woof, woof.
What's that?
Hey, Mercedes.
How can I help?
Can you bark like a dog?
Woof, woof.
Oh my god, it's the same thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Bye bye, guys.